Hello, everyone. First, I'm so grateful for the my my congrats about it, everything of people and my birthday and so today we have to discuss uh, my first edition in publishing Amazon of my book Artificial Intelligence and the New Stock Exchange. Is the nomination is about the new markets that it's characterized in Brazil, such as Bovespa, B3, uh, futures, commodities, and derivatives, and different kinds of negotiations. So, my book is divided in four parts. The first and my favorite part is theoretical foundation and concepts about a school of economics schools of Tripomenici of Holland about a speculation that um, improved the concept in New York relative real estate and great speculation. And when the content of economic schools begins, and the second in this part two, we talk about the Keynesian Orthodox classical school and others authors and reference such as Minsky with the stability, economic stability and uncertainty, and Adam Smith, the size of the economic schools, um, Keynes, Keynes with orthodox theory in the Glasgow, and the others in the part three and four, and about the specific content and the post Keynesian and this actual uh, environment of economic essays, of macroeconomic essays, uh, such as Michael Weekends with the SGA model, the dynamic stochastic general equilibrium, labor, and consumption of all things, and golden rule, and others moments in economic environment, and the the financialization with approach of David, David Harvard and others authors and Shelter, Spirit, and Great Exuberance. I believe that is a great orthodox economy with the private initiative. By the way, the financialization is the moment, the actual moment with uh, startup in terms of the startups, signs the post, signs COVID pandemic crisis, and all the efforts for evolution of open marketing here. The great challenge is uh, predict- predictive forecast of behavior marketing and environmental and behavior economics and feelings of economic events. And so the first topic is the evolution of content, and the second about a specific critics in ATG and predictive connection with carbon carbon markets. This is a great discussion here with um, quantitative methods and the results that we provide about the efficiency and the test all hypotheses about the different stages in here, and part three is financial algorithmics that is improve better efficiency if predictive forecasts and modelings with GARCA and others essays for measure the risk and stability. And I have it the case of studies in part four, and when we made this book, parallel I have one developed of such as forum of discussions for uh, improve together common sense about everything to make uh, more experiments for uh, tests and sites about this content. And when we talk about this great evolution, that great technological evolution, uh, and cases of the studies, we start a dynamic discussion uh, how this book can explain the central content and motivate to evolve to this content. So the central question As underlying the book is whether the increasing integration of artificial intelligence, algorithmic decision making, intangible assets, and digital infrastructure is merely involving deficits existing financial markets or fundamentally transforming their institutional architecture. My argument that we are witnessing more than technological modernization. The nature of the assets being financed is changed, and the mechanism the mechanism with information process we are changing, and the relationship with liquidity, price discovery, and risk also being reconstructed. Therefore, conceptualize the new stock exchange uh, not simply a technological advance, change in value, but as institutional response in the emergence emergence of more intangible, that intensive and algorithmically mediated economy. The book consequently brings together financial economics, Keynesian and post-Keynesian theories of uncertainty and the instability, behavior financing, with some concepts of the novel uh, Daniel Kahneman, the School of Chicago, technological innovation, and institutional economics. The objective is understand how these dimensions interaction rather than treating technological change as an isolated phenomenon. And so, what is your original contribution? This is another question about the book. What I consider the main original contribution in this book. So I would characterize the contribution primarily as an institutional and theoretical one with an empirical component. The originally lies in conceptualizing the new stock exchange as an institutional transformation rather than simplifies as a technological innovation. Existing discussion of financial technology often focus on efficiency, automation, or disintermediation. My my approach asks a broader question: what happens to the organizational of financial markets when the underlying assets, markets, informational infrastructure, and mechanisms of decision making are simultaneously transformed? The book therefore proposes a framework in which technological change interactions with financial instability, intangible capital, regulatory adaptation, and marketing design. And the study of case I refer about some studies in neurocognition and Neuralink in this book, because this same technology uh, can help and solve problems of decision making in algorithms financial markets. This is reduce the stress and improve the better mood in multi-marketing as well. Um, and I talk about Keynes and radical uncertainty, Minsky and artificial intelligence, uh, such as parallel essay about algorithmic financial market behavioral finance. When decision making are increasingly delegated to algorithm driven behavior finance become less relevant or not. Um, Intangible assets and different stock exchange around the world, specifically the start of carbon credits in here, um, with ACX located in your headquarters in Rio de Janeiro, and the essay and study of case of different on a new market with a token such as the New York Stock Exchange of startups and a specific environment of financialization, and the parallels with predominance of Mumbadala in develop in some warranties and investments in emerging countries. Um, and one other question, I replied to questions about the book and the part three talk about uh, the studies and measure of new metrics in experimentation and the use of modeling of quantitative methods with efficiency and the central proposition. If I had to reduce your entire book to one economic proposition, what would it be? So my central proposition is that artificial intelligence is not merely increasing the efficiency of financial markets through its interaction with intangible assets and capital, algorithm decision making, and digital infrastructure. It is potentially transforming the institutional mechanisms uh, through which if this information capital and risk are coordinating while simultaneously creating new channels of systemic fragility. So some assets like crypto coins and the exercise of cryptocurrencies with new technological appears with blockchains and the cryptographies of increasing level have an objective to reduce the systemic fragility, but the systemic risk uh, is isn't um, isn't solved in all equations because the risk systemic is is one certain that you have when you make investment in open market in global investments around the world. So this conceptual precision have to compromise with you for uh, fundamentals in theoretical synthesis, critical think, uh, to to resolute the causal reasoning with methodological awareness and improve academic handling. The original contribution is new appear in uh, content of a fantastic world of financial markets, and this is um, this is provided in such all results of empirical analysis for you and making the precision data for you and help us everybody in all stage of investment. The use of technology in actually is fundamental and the elementary is uh, have a great benefit. It's a common benefit for everyone. So make your donation for the second edition, and I follow the newsletter I branch because uh, regularly we you make one post and make discussions, and this is a so just one resume because the book is divided in four parties and they have some fundamental and theoretical theoretical concepts, theoretical and historical concepts, and methodological uh, modeling for measuring quantitative methods. And these results we discuss in application and execute some premises in studies of cases in parallel and benchmark of cognitive heuristics and studies with neurocognition of Neuralink, we conclude some basis of content that this technological asset is better in assertivity in algorithm of decision making. This is one standard case, and this involves some tools of softwares of quantitative methods and uh, databases. And the final and the conclusion of this study in the fourth part of this book, we have other 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 premise that the feature actual feature in here with startups and new regulation in stock markets and new stocks exchange with different assets such as carbon credits and new routes with like ACX here. Uh, so I have the premise of the e-token and divided in different stages and regulatory process. And all about this, I measure its quantitative methods and fundamentals to provide results and complementary all evolution in this make a donation for the second edition, like such as social project here, because it is located in Brazil, and other awards because I have partial scholarship and to study in Berlin. Uh, it's so exciting. I have this motivation. See you soon.